Hi everyone, welcome
Hello,
again to our
everyone.
YouTube channel.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Yeah,
Where did
it's
we stop? I think the last episode that we made, we said we were going to, what's that word? Our
onboarding.
onboarding. Yeah,
Yeah, let's bring that
it's
book.
been 2 months since we've been married, and
This is a
here we are.
this is a review video. We are reviewing reviewing the package, which is our 2 months old marriage. Are you excited? Yeah, I'm excited too.
I'm excited as well. So I told my wife we came to get Kilong Porukwe. We came to a cafe nearby. So we just thought to, throw ourselves some questions that she's probably not aware of. I get to ask her 3 questions, and then she's gonna ask me 3 questions as well. You get, and we choose to filter the ones that we don't want people to know about too. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing.
Emma Lokovawa.
But yeah,
Yeah.
my I'll have to think about it now. But my first question would be that to you, you have been 2 months married now. Will you say that marriage is an achievement? It's something I've been meaning to
Hmm.
ask you. I've been seeing it online, but let me just see the perspective of what is my wife thinking.
Okay, I would say for me, I don't consider it an achievement. I feel like for many reasons, I feel like when you call something an achievement, it's usually something that um was the word that maybe you worked so hard to get something that you've strived for and all of that. And I feel like with marriage, like it's God's time. Like it can happen to anybody at any time. Like you can be at a point where you say, I'm not talking to any man again, like I'm not doing again, and like God will just and around that time is God's time for you. And like
Word.
yeah, so I feel like it's not an achievement in my books because there when you achieve something you know or more I don't see something I don't achieve.
Yeah, I
But
feel
like for me, I feel like it came naturally. We go like in terms of like with God's time, and like at just a point where like it was supposed to happen. Maybe for some people that maybe they worked hard, they strived for it, they prayed too hard for it, maybe they can consider it an achievement and all of that. But alhamdulillah, maybe in my books is not an achievement.
I see.
Is it an achievement for you?
Is it an achievement for me? The answer cannot be yes or no because, but I would say generally, like in majority of it, I would say it's an achievement. And my own perspective is very simple. It's because of where I'm coming from. I've kind of experienced and seen different
Is our food
people's
ready?
dining.
Dining.
Thank you.
No,
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 no, no,
no
no
problem.
problem. So, I would say it's an achievement for me because of where I'm coming from. I've kind of seen different people's marriages. I've seen the beautiful ones. I've seen the ones that turned out the way the bad ones. I've seen, online we even promote a lot of toxicity around marriage, negativity around marriage that, oh, do this or now and down. But for somebody that I wanted to get married early, like I wanted to get married at the age of 22, 23, when I was young then. I did deceive myself, but you get I love the concept of marriage. I love the idea of marriage. For me to now, so it's not an achievement for me that I'm married, but I would say it's an achievement for me that the person I married is what I have always imagined. I've always imagined that whenever I get married, I want to be married and I want to be in love. I want to be in love when I get married. I don't want to just marry just because I want to have children. Or there's a deadline. I'm now 35 years old. I need to do this one. Or my parents are now saying, go to Togo. I want to marry on my own terms. I want to marry in love, just the way I've always imagined it. So I would say, like when we met, marriage wasn't in the plan.
Yeah.
But just the fact that, oh, this person that I'm with, Omo, everything just seemed right. Do you get? So it was, I would say, an achievement because of the person that because of you now. So I'll say that. I'll say that because it's not like I don't like I've strived or I've worked hard. I want to, but it's just like God just answered my prayers. So it was no, this one locked in pa.
Yeah, I feel like maybe for me, I'm just coming from the concept that like a lot of people feel like they need marriage to complete them. Like they need to be married. Like is a checklist. Oh, finish school, do this, do that, get married. Like maybe for them,
Yeah.
they have to tick that box to consider like to feel like they've achieved. And I mean, everybody has their own, oh, but for me, I feel like I never had it in like a checklist that, oh, I have to be married. Like, I knew that, yes, it's something I want to do, it's something I
Yeah.
probably want
It's
to
gonna
do
happen
early in my
someday.
life, it's going to happen someday, but like, it's not something that I put in a checklist as like an achievement in my life, that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
But yeah,
So
alhamdulillah.
now is your time to ask me a question.
Really? Is that
Yes,
how we are
now
doing
we
it
do it
now?
one. That's it's your
Okay,
turn.
what's something that I do that you don't like in this marriage?
The
What's
fact that
something
you are
that
starting with this one.
what's something that I mean too much review now. So
Okay, so I would say sometimes, not even sometimes, a lot of times, there are different. I can mention different things, but I just start this marriage. I want to enjoy it. I beg.
talk Joe.
So I would say one thing is the biting needs to stop because it feels like
When you
now
went to
that.
the coco to go and say that kini kini now you're
But
going to
is it
invite me
not
out
true? I know it can be cute, but I feel like I think it was cute when we were still in the not married
don't
stage
trust men.
because you had other people that you could bite. But now I'm the only one now that you are biting, and you've beaten everywhere on my body, literally. So that needs to stop. Number two, which
You have
is
to appeal that I don't like it. Can you reduce it? No, that needs to stop.
oya ẹjọ ẹ jẹ́ kó stop ẹ bá wa reduce ẹ.
I'll consider it.
All right, mommy. Another thing that you do is please when I'm watching movie,
Guilty as charged.
can you just let us watch the movie as we are watching it?
But
We are
it's-
both watching the movie, but you're asking me, is that the father of the guy? Was that not the guy that?
but
I
you
think
always
Jimmy,
seem like you know what's going on in the movie more.
the thing about movies is that it needs your attention. The moment you are trying to call me, there is no way I'm not going to miss the next
Okay,
10,
okay,
15
okay,
seconds.
okay, okay, okay.
And
I've
the
heard
thing about
you.
movies is that question you're asking, they will answer it in that movie in like the next 5 seconds. That's what you're trying to ask. Somebody will maybe just like, is this for example, is that the Shalewa girl? Somebody will call her name as you're asking me that question. But I think it's all women. Because my stars too they do it, but that one, your own is actually pro max. So that, and I would say that thing that you do when something is going on and you don't like all those things. Sometimes I will imagine that wait, see if my wife go work since morning, when they give you all those your work and your deadlines, do you used to do that thing for and say she be my husband?
Yes, now like things that are in my nature normally, but are what's the word? Are not professional. I will not do it at work, but like you're my safe space. I have to do it with you. Huh?
Oh mo, you know the right things to say. Okay, okay. Am I the one asking question now?
Yes.
Okay, I would say I want to cast my wife on the internet. So after we got married,
Uh-huh.
my wife ó tú àṣírí ara ẹ̀ fún mi
What did I do?
that she has been following me. Well, I know about that one before, that she has been following me since 2020 when she started content creation. But me, I know that she has been crushing on me since that 2020.
Nigga, stop.
So, so my question is this: What is that? What was the perception you had about me when you knew me on the internet, and when you now met me like in real life? What is now the perception you now like later have? Like, is there something that you had always like expected me to be that you now see me in real life? And I'm like, oh, he's not even that. Or oh, this is who he is, things like that. Like what is the difference between that time that you always see me on the internet and when we now like started getting acquainted?
This is this is an interesting
Love
one.
it.
But I would say if you know Malik online, you know Malik. Like he's not different from his persona online. And I say this because it's not like I know a lot of content creators or I know a lot of social media people, but I feel like a lot of times like people, what's the word, people are who they want you to see online. Like they paint you a picture of what they want online. But I feel like with Malik he's literally just him. Like I feel like when I met him and we did our onboarding that first time,
Yeah.
yay,
Thank you.
food, thank you so much.
Thank you. Guys, they brought our food. I'll be our
Yeah,
own Jesha.
which one do you want, Oreo or caramel?
Which one would you like to give me?
Caramel.
So if I give you guys, let me give them a shout out. Milk and honey. I've been seeing them on the internet, but we just decided to come in. My wife has been here countless times. Old man Jeku Jel. But yeah, why is it not Adam Lam?
Oh my, why is it not okay?
The video is
Oh
still
my, I
on
got
here.
distracted. Oh.
Yeah, you were talking about you knew like what I was on the internet and
That is nice.
it's nice.
Yeah.
This is
But
a little job. The package, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, what I was saying is that like
It's like what?
yeah, so I feel like he's literally the same. Like
Rest your back, please, so that
when I
I won't be
first
far from
met
the sun.
him, when I first met
This is
him that
very
we did
nice.
our onboarding, like there were so many things that I asked him and I was just surprised by the answers because I felt like he was going to be different from who I see online, maybe just different. Like I just wanted to make sure that like, you know, sometimes you just have someone in mind based off of what you
What you see on
see
the
and
internet.
all of that. So just so I don't there's no misconception that oh I thought you were and all of that. So honestly, as I said earlier, if you watch his content, if you see what he does, if you see what he speaks about, that's basically him. How funny he is, how all those things he does. That's how he is on a day to day. So yeah, I don't think I was surprised. I think he was practically the same.
That's good. Thank
I
you
don't
for
know which.
letting me
Okay,
know.
my name is on it.
You wrote your name on it. Let me pause the video so that we can take some aesthetic pictures of our food for the gram.
So next question. My next question is what's something that I don't know about myself that you find very interesting or that you like about me?
So there is one thing I think you already know it as well. That you're very hardworking. And that hard work, wait first, that hard work can be a blessing. And the major part of it too, it has a negative side effect, right? So like what I'm saying that there is something about you that I like if you put your mind to something that oh I want to achieve this thing, I want to write this exam, I want to do this thing, like once you put your mind to it, you always like make sure that you see it through. That is one thing that I really admire about you, and I'm getting to the juicy part now. But the problem with it is that because you like to pursue your goals, right? You also want things to go a certain way. Like you want it to be like, oh, from point A to point B, from point B to point C. You don't want point A and something will happen. You now do a point AI or point AII before you
I
go
don't
to
think
B.
anybody wants that.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that I feel like you work so hard for those things that you forget that life can happen by the way. You want to go the way you want to go. Like nothing should happen. Like you don't make allowances for oh something can happen by the way. Maybe that's where I'm wired. But what I admire about you that I feel like you don't know is you doubt yourself a lot when you are extremely talented. Like there are different instances I might not be able to mention that's regarding your career path and every other thing. I could legit say that this thing is yours. Like, don't worry, it's going to happen. Like, I can see that you've put in the work, but you are still doubting yourself. You're asking, you are second guessing, you are questioning so many moves, and that's the right move. So maybe because me, I like to do jama jama things, sha. But I would say the one thing I really admire about it, I feel like you don't see it yet, is the fact that whatever you put your mind to, you always achieve it, and you are extremely talented, but you doubt yourself and second guess yourself sometimes. Like, and that thing you are doing is right. I think it's because of you're doing for perfection. Maybe because me, I'm a German German. I just do everything. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes if things are perfect, I have a problem with it. So get. So that's the one thing I really like about you, that I feel like you, well, go back you know. If you are too proud and you are seeing yourself as, oh, you can do everything, is a problem too as well. So there's a difference between all that and again. Audacity, pride, and Oriburuku. Because Oriburuku is when you believe that every other person are beneath you and there's nothing, so you start gallivanting on them and things like that. So that's the beginning of your downfall. So I think it's a good thing that you aspire to be whatever it is you want to do, whatever you want to do, you put your mind to it and stop second guessing yourself. Yes, that's
It's your question. I don't want to ask you next.
it's my question. Okay, I'm coming. Let me eat first. Okay. So what's my next question? Okay. This one is very. I already know the answer, Sha, but what is that one thing? I don't want to mention plenty. Just give me one thing because I know you continue to mention. What is the one thing that I do that annoy you a lot? Just one.
I have to drop my food for this one thing.
I hide my face.
Guys, Malik is messy and disorganized.
What did you just say?
You are messy and disorganized.
What is messy and disorganized?
Messy is,
What do you mean by that?
I feel like it's even, I don't
The way
even
you
know if
use
it's
that
one
English now, they
or
think
the
I'm a
two.
madman.
I don't even know if it's just disorganized or he's also messy. I feel like just, okay, something like, okay, what example will I use? Basically, if Malik picks up a cup from here, it can take him 2 weeks to drop the cup back in where it's supposed to be. Like, why can't you just put things back where they are supposed to be? Like, return things back to
When I'm
their
not AI.
homes. Like,
Say I don't do friend.
you can literally start a new wardrobe in some corner because you don't want to put your things back inside your locker. Like,
If I wear one shirt today and I did not wear for 1 and 2 hours, I still feel the need to wear it maybe like tomorrow or tomorrow.
hang it,
I'll just put it.
hang it,
I already hung so many clothes now. There's so many
hang
suits in
it.
the.
Like, you can't leave things lying around. Like, is a problem for me.
Okay, money.
Let's close
How
that
many do you think
chapter.
gets done?
It's not about, okay, let's close this chapter.
I'm good to work.
Let's not, we are going to cut this part of this video. I don't want it to be online. But anyways, that's, I feel like that's his one big red flag. He's disorganized. Like, I literally have to be like,
I'm on the
Malik,
frame,
put
you
your
know.
things.
But red flag, no, sorry. It's marry me.
Malik, put your things where they are supposed to be. What's your favorite thing to do with me since we got married?
This.
This as in what?
Like when we hang out, restaurants, I think Chinese is my best. Chinese and spa. That's the best thing. Chinese and spa.
That's our favorite combo.
But let me ask final question so we can conclude the video. Now, My last question was going to be, I remember just now, my last question would not be something important. You know, when we started posting our wedding videos, a lot of people were saying, oh, they were saying, is this a sign? God, when? And in my mind, I'm like, what thing they do these people? Because is this on social media does not mean that that's your sign to say you want to go and do it too. In my mind, though, right? So since you got married at the age of 23. Will you advise anybody that is 23 and below to get married
Okay.
based off of your own experience of what you've experienced in like 2 months?
First of all, I cannot advise anybody about marriage, getting married, and all of that. And I feel like maybe you need some therapy qualification or something of that sort to advise people about marriage. But on a more serious note, I would say I would start with don't compare like where you are in life to where anybody else is. I feel like me getting married at the age I did was mostly because I had gotten to a stage in my life where it made sense. Where like is I've gotten to a point in my life where it aligned with where I was and where I was heading and my goals and aspirations, if that's the word. So for instance, like at the time like me and Malik started talking, I had I was almost done with my NYSC. I had a job that I was where I was supposed to be in my career. I wanted to be career wise. I had already moved out of my parents' place. I was already living on my own. So like there were so many milestones for me that Alhamdulillah Allah had Allah had put me in that situation or in that position where I had achieved a lot of the things that I wanted to. So it just seemed like marriage seemed like a it complemented my life at the time. It wasn't something that I needed. It wasn't something that I needed to make me whole or something that yeah, basically I didn't need it. I wanted it like it was a compliment to my life. So I feel like people should really think about why they are getting married and why they are making that decision. Is this out of love, out of our goals, aspirations, where we are in life, we are aligned? How can this person how can this person be of use to me? How can I be of I know it's not transactional. Like okay, no, scrap that. That sounded too transactional, but like basically just make sure you're in a good place to make that decision. You're not making it out of some reasons that just when your reasons don't really align. But like yeah, everybody has their own reasons. But I feel like I wasn't young. I was at the right place in my life and at the right mental state. I feel like I consider myself a mature person when it comes to making decisions for myself and like just being an independent person as a whole. So I feel like I could make that decision at that point. Yeah.
Sharp.
Do I talk too much?
Well, that's all I know. There's not talking too much in this channel. So, guys, we've answered, even though I asked 4 questions, but that's fine. But yeah,
You asked
we,
4 questions.
yes, now. I did now. I asked you this question right now, right? Wait, and I started first. Did you start first or I started first? I think I started first. I started first, so yeah.
Thank you all for coming to our YouTube channel. Maybe next time we'll send you some milk and honey.
This one is very nice. Ijeku Jeburuku. We need that budget.
If we send my baby a go jetty, he needs some. Honey jekuje.
Bye, guys. See you guys on the next episode.
Bye guys.
na single people go pain pass.